Hi guys, welcome to FitBox365 Healthy Cooking Tips with Alexa. That's me, and today I'm so excited to share with you a healthy granola recipe that I have. I was experimenting in the kitchen last weekend and kind of threw stuff together that I had in my pantry, and it turned out really well. So let's get started. So first I have 5 cups of old-fashioned oats. If you have quick oats at home, that's totally okay to use too. I just like the consistency of a whole oat, so I just use whole oats. 4, and 1 more. Making your own granola at home is a great way to save on a lot of calories. You know exactly what's going into your granola. And with store-bought granolas that are sold in the cereal aisle, they're loaded with a lot of extra sugars that we don't need in our bodies, and there's a lot of processed foods that can go into them as well. So making your own, it's super quick. You can make it in bulk and just have it for the whole week. This would last up to 2 or 3 weeks in an airtight container. So now I have crispy brown rice gluten-free cereal. This is very similar to a Rice Krispie cereal, except this is made with brown rice. Brown rice is a lot healthier, I guess, because it's lower on the glycemic index level, so it's not going to spike our blood sugars as much as normal white rice would. So I'm going to add about 3.5 cups of this crunchy cereal to the bowl. And then finally I have flaxseed. So this is already milled and ground up. I can show this to you. If you don't have this at home but you have normal flaxseed, you can totally use that too. Just throw it in your food processor or your blender for a couple minutes until it's ground up into a powder. That would totally work too. So I'm going to do 2 whole cups of flaxseed. And this is great because it gives us a lot of healthy omega-3s, which are healthy fats for us, and a lot of fiber. It's full of fiber. All right, my next dry ingredients, I just have some powdered PB2. Instead of using regular peanut butter, this is just in a powdered form. It's a lot lower in fat and calories. I'm just gonna sprinkle this in here. It's really to taste. I'm guessing this is gonna be about 3 to 4 tablespoons. I'm not even gonna measure it because you really can't go wrong, and I'm a peanut butter lover. So just throw it all in. My other dry ingredients that I'm gonna add are a couple handfuls of seeds, and today in my pantry I had sunflower seeds. I'm just gonna throw in a couple handfuls of those. And also pepitas or pumpkin seeds. Just gonna throw those in too. Just a couple handfuls, not too much. All right, now for our wet ingredients. For our wet ingredients, I'm going to melt down some organic coconut oil, and this is great to use because it's a healthy fat for us. Coconut oil really helps to eliminate some extra fat that we have in our bodies, so this is great to use. You can use this as a direct substitute for shortening in your baking, and I love to use it in my granola because it gives me the healthy fat that I need in the day. So I'm just going to scoop this out into a smaller measuring cup, and I'm going to melt it down in the microwave. This is really the consistency of shortening, maybe sometimes even a little bit harder depending if it's in, you know, a colder or warmer environment. So just a couple of these. I'm going to use about probably 3/4 of a cup of this, and I'm just going to melt it down in a couple minutes. So this all goes in there nice and together. Just like that. I'm just going to throw it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. If it needs more time, just throw more time on the microwave until it's all melted. The other wet ingredients I'm going to add is just water and 100% pure maple syrup, which pure maple syrup is great to cook with because it's all natural. You're not adding anything artificial, no white sugar. So it's great to cook with. So I'm just gonna grab some water. And I'm gonna use about a cup and a half of water. About a cup and a half of water. I'm gonna mix it up and then see how it looks. The good thing with water, you can add more if you need it. All right, so this was not melted all the way, so we need to add a little bit more time to it. So I'm gonna put it in for another 30 seconds. So while that's in the microwave, I'm gonna measure out our pure maple syrup. So this I'm gonna add about a cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup, a little less. This is gonna give it some really nice flavor along with the powdered peanut butter. It's gonna taste really good. I can smell the peanut butter. The powdered peanut butter coming to life. Once you add liquid to it, it smells exactly like peanut butter. It's a really great alternative, especially for those of you that are watching our calorie intake. This is perfect. So our coconut oil should look just like this. And it melted down to about half a cup. So it's gonna be a half cup of coconut oil that's melted. Just add that in. Last thing we do is just mix it all together. Super easy, super quick. You can make it in bulk and have it for a couple weeks. And I love topping plain yogurt with my granola. I just always make sure that I measure it out because, you know, it is higher in calories compared to other foods. So if you just measure out, you know, a half cup at a time, it would be a great snack with, you know, about 6 ounces or a cup of Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. This adds our sweetness to it. So this looks great, and this is the wetness that we should see with this granola. If you find that yours is a little bit dry, if there's chunks of the oatmeal that you see that aren't getting wet, just add some more water to it. You're not adding any more calories, and it's an easy way to fix it. There's only one more special ingredient that's gonna go in here, and that's craisins, or any type of dried fruit that you may have. So you can use raisins, you can use craisins, you can cut up dried apricots, you can use dried dates. You could keep it out all together. This is gonna give you a little bit more sugar. So if people are really trying to cut back on the sugar, just use this plain. That's totally fine. But with the craisins, I'm just gonna wait until after this bakes in the oven. That way they stay soft and fresh. A couple times I've actually made the mistake of throwing them in here now and baking them, and they just get hard. And then they're sticking to your teeth, and it's just not as good. So I'm gonna wait till after we bake it to add in the craisins. So this is gonna go in the oven. I have it set on 275, so 275 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's gonna go in, you can use a large cookie sheet with like small walls all around the outside, or I just have 2 Pyrex cooking dishes. I'm just gonna divide this up into the 2 pans, throw it in the oven for 30 minutes, and that's it. I'm gonna pull it out, add the craisins to it once it's done, and you have great healthy granola for the week. All right, so now we just sprinkle craisins on top. About a handful or 2 per tray. We mix it all together, let it cool completely before you put it in a storage container. All right, let's try this stuff. Kind of hot. Really good. Like I said before, let it cool completely before you put it into a storage container. Man, you're gonna snack on this all week. Thanks for watching. Have a great night, guys.